Warning, this podcast contains sexual content, graphic language, and bodily functions. Get over it.
I'm Heather Ann Gottlieb, and this is Dirty Girl, the podcast that shares stories from real women about their disgusting habits, taboo secrets, and unruly pastimes.
Fart, burp, queef your little heart out. It's not a girl thing. It's not a boy thing. It's not a woman or a man thing. Everybody has a body, and it's disgusting, and we all just need to accept it and love it.
How can we take this to the next level of disgusting?
So it's really not enough for women to keep talking about this stuff just to each other. I think that's definitely a good step, that we become more open about our bodies and we support each other. But it needs to be more of a dialogue than anything, than just a monologue. So I like to bring in this group of men that just live in my cupboard. I like to gauge their knowledge and kind of feel out what topics they really need education on. So today, I felt like challenging them on their knowledge of menstrual products. Tell me what you think the Diva Cup is.
Diva Cup.
Diva Cup, okay. My initial reaction was the girl at the big rager that like has this crazy special cup like Flavor Flav.
That's exactly right.
Around, it says Diva Cup. But then when you put it in the context of okay, it's gotta be dirty. Make sure it's like she's on the go, she's on the move, she's got a little cup in case she's got some little business coming out of her Whohaha.
Diva Cup. I'm gonna riff on that. I agree. It's some sort of cup that you put something.
You're doing a Price is Right on me. You're going.
We know it's a form of birth control.
What?
You guys, we know it has to be that. Okay.
Wait,
you say Diva Cup.
Really?
And I picture what I originally pictured when I heard of a dental dam, which was basically what you just described as the metal IUD. So I am completely at a loss. Yeah.
A Diva Cup. Is it something you put in your arm?
That's a different form of IUD.
Okay.
You put it in. You put it in the vagina. I'm still picturing the IUD.
Are you sure it's not a game show?
I think it's a portable cup that a girl or maybe a guy can carry around with them, and they gotta put samples in it.
Maybe this is partially my fault because these men literally live locked in my cupboard, but they don't know shit about menstrual products. And I have a feeling they are not the only men. I am sure there are men who don't live in cupboards that are uneducated. So, I encourage you, ladies, to bring out your Diva Cup. Introduce your Diva Cup to your male friends, your coworkers, your boss.
I'm going to say for the record that none of you guys took your answers seriously.
No, I honestly took a real guess at that.
Did you?
I didn't think it was birth control. I thought we were done with that conversation.
So,
I thought his answer was right. I thought it was a TV show.
It's an alternative for a tampon. It's a little, rubber cup that you fold, shove into you, and it suctions. And then you bleed into it when you're on your period. And then you, take it out. Pour the blood out. Rinse it off.
No.
Put it back in.
No, you don't use it.
No, that's why. Buy tampons.
That doesn't sound like reusing.
Why would you want to do that?
Do you know how much tampons cost?
On the general consensus, is it preferred for comfort or just
Yeah,
money or what is
Money,
it?
I think.
Money is
It's still pretty new.
It's
a new thing or
It's 5 years old, more than that. I think. And there's different brands. I think there's more than one menstrual cup that you could buy.
Is the brand actually Diva Cup?
Yes.
That's a cool brand.
It's like Kleenex.
It's like Kleenex or Uber.
Is it like in Walmart or Walgreens? Or is it special order?
Maybe. I don't know.
Behind the counter kind of thing, or?
I spoke with Andrea about menstrual products and all the fun, exciting ways to get to know your vagina.
I just switched 3 or 4 months ago to the Diva Cup instead of tampons, and it's been a huge life changer.
How do you explain? Can you explain the Diva Cup to our
Yes.
penis listening
audience?
Yeah.
So the Diva Cup, instead of using a tampon, which is basically like a condensed Kleenex to catch all the menstrual blood when you're on your period, it's a cup that it's made out of medical grade silicone, and you insert it and kind of like do a little twist action so it suctions up there, and that catches all the blood in the uterine lining. Instead of like using something to absorb it, it just catches in the cup, it fills up, and then eventually you empty it out. If you don't have that suction quality, then some blood will like go around the edges. And it's not like a massive leak, you know, like, oh my god, I have nothing in there, you know? And you have to literally like pull shit apart, like labia, majora, minora, the whole fucking thing, 2 hands. And then you have the cup and you're basically like knuckles deep in your vajayjay. And you have to twist it to get that seal, you know? So you have to twist it at least 360 degrees. And if you don't do that, or if it's like, you know, let's say you have like a tilted pelvis, tilted uterus, I don't know, same thing, I don't know. But you might have to like get a like slightly different angle. Like sometimes when you like put a tampon in, you kind of have to do a little side angle sometimes.
Yeah, mine's to the left.
Yeah, and it's like that with the cup too. So like let's say you're a little off or you didn't twist it enough, you might not get that seal. So the, you know, blood can kind of seep out. They don't last forever. I think they recommend like buying a new Diva Cup once a year or like once every 2 years. So eventually, yeah, like if you're boiling it and you see like, you know, maybe like a little bit tear off or like, you know, it starts smelling kind of weird or it gets like a film on it. But like I've had mine for like 4 or 5 months now and like it's just like discolored a little bit. I haven't noticed anything.
You're saving so much money.
I know. I'm saving so much money. And also, I'm so bad about, like, keeping tampons on me all the time. And it's also way better for the environment. Which I don't think, like, think about all the tampons that you've pulled out of your body since you were, like, what? Like, 16, 18, and put all those tampons in a pile. Like, just I know that's gross. Oh. But just imagine how much waste that is, you know? Like, fuck.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I know myself better now. You know what I mean? Like, having to, like, insert a thing, like, not a tampon where, like, you know, you just pull the string out, you know? Like, unless you're using OB. But, like, you know, you're, like, I know kind of, like, now I have, like, a better grasp on, like, how to put it in really well and quickly, and I feel like I know my body more. You know what I mean? I know this is going to sound really fucked up, but, like, you see it. Like, you see the blood. You see the uterine lining. It's not all liquid. It's, like, you know, the lining, it's, like, chunky and, like, you know, whatever. And there's just something cool about being like, yeah, that's me, you know? I don't know. I don't think I'm gross. When you, like, look at it as a way of, like, this is my uterus getting ready to, like, produce life, you know? And every month it has to get rid of that to start doing it all over again. Like, it's cool. Like, fuck, my body's awesome. Like, it can do that. But I do feel like I have a lot of cool guy friends. What I have learned from them is that it's not the blood part, like the actual health behind it, but it's more so much the stigma of the effects of menstruation, like being hormonal, maybe, you know, not feeling well, having cramps, being quote-unquote bitchy when you're on your period. That's, to me, that's kind of more of the, like, ugh thing to guys. I don't think I got my period till I was, like, 16 or 17. Yeah, and
Were you an athlete, or?
No, I was just a late bloomer. The vagina is amazing because of that. Like, it is the coolest thing ever because it takes care of itself.
That about wraps it up over here. Be sure you wrap it up. And by it, I mean your genitals. Dirty Girl is a podcast that you just listened to. It's produced by me, along with Cameron Taggy and Alex Salem. Sound editing by Tristan Bankston. You can find us on Instagram at Dirty Girl Pod. I post a shitload of uber feminist stuff. You're gonna love it. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, same handle, but Instagram is my favorite. I'm Heather Ann Gottlieb. I will see you next time. Until then, take some time to be dirty today.
This Sunday, 9 p.m., tune in for the Diva Cup Finals. Chantel versus Mariah. on top. Diva Cup. Diva